Here we were in this still wild land, yet suddenly surrounded by the comforts of the true north. Already you could tell that this was going to be a unique adventure. And we didn't have to wait very long. With their usual professionalism, the crew had the ship underway shortly after boarding. Our first stop was a small fishing village, an introduction to village life. No cars, no phones, no electricity. Wow, these people really do live simple lives. Yet there were beaming smiles everywhere. Even though they didn't have much, they were keen to show us what they did have. Simple huts, a couple of fishing boats, a veggie garden, that's it. But the whole place was immaculate. No rubbish, not a stone out of place. They obviously took great pride in their village. They even swept the beach. Nearby was a skull cave. Apparently, before the missionaries arrived, it was traditional to bury the dead up to their heads. When the head detached, it was placed in a cave, and today the skulls serve to remind of a culture past. When it was time to leave, the whole village came down to the beach to wave goodbye. Everyone was totally thrown by our first village visit, even the crew. On the way back to the ship in the expedition boat, hardly any of us spoke. I think we were all thinking about how happy and content these people were. Their lives were much less complicated than our own. I remember coming onto the deck after my first night in Papua New Guinea. The ship had moved in the night and were anchored off an island that was dominated by an obvious volcano. The vegetation was also striking. The coconut palms were obvious, but so was the jungle. There was a flotilla of canoes on the stern, people from the local village. Some just curious, others graciously offering wares of yam, pineapple and freshly cut flowers. But there were no used car salesmen here. They were more than happy to pass the morning with conversation. Where are you from? How long will you stay? Please come and see my village. Does the helicopter fly? Does the helicopter fly?
The True North is the only Australian adventure cruise ship that sails with its very own helicopter. And if you're looking for the best way to get around Papua New Guinea, look no further. Helicopters are ideal for traversing difficult terrain, and they're unsurpassed when it comes to witnessing grandeur. From this unique perspective, you will truly appreciate vast areas of mountainous jungle, punctuated with plummeting waterfalls, isolated coastal villages that seem to exist oblivious to all else, mighty rivers that harbour even mightier fish, and stunning coral reef that stretches as far as the eye can see. Pretty soon, you'll discover that this is one toy you can't afford to leave at home.
Now it was time to enter the jungle. What a hoot! I didn't know it was possible to have this much fun in hiking boots. The jungle was extraordinary. Venturing off the track was just not an option. I've never seen so many varieties of plant, nor heard so many bird calls. There are red and green eclectus parrots here, also hornbills, and if we are lucky we might even see a tree kangaroo. Then, just when we thought all was in vain, there was our quarry, the Goldie bird of paradise. This is the rarest of all the bird of paradise species, and a privilege to see in its natural habitat. And the best part was still to come. After trekking through dense jungle, the comforts of the True North were waiting.
The True North is the perfect accompaniment to adventure in Papua New Guinea. A passenger limit of 36 and no fewer than 20 enthusiastic Aussie crew members ensure the ship's unequalled reputation for on-board service. The ship's naturalist presents entertaining information sessions, and there are several lavish on-board vantage points, including a sun lounge, an observation lounge, and the ship's lounge. Getting together in the alfresco bar is always a not-to-be-missed opportunity to relive the day's adventure. And all meals on board the True North feature the finest in fine dining. And when it's time to retire, guests are rewarded with spacious cabins wrapped in stylish decor, featuring en-suite facilities and in-cabin entertainment. Without a doubt, untamed Papua New Guinea in ultimate luxury.